The New England Patriots may have lost the Super Bowl, but the real Patriots are still winners and shining bright tonight when it comes to rare and historic items. Those items also present an investment opportunity. Here tonight with the white gloves with me to talk about just such an opportunity, as well as a chance to hold history in our hands. That's why we have the white gloves. Bobby Livingston, Vice President of Sales and Marketing with the famed RR Auction Company in Amherst, New Hampshire. Good to have you here, Bobby.
It's great to be here.
We have some really cool stuff, and to talk about it, not only about history, but as an opportunity for investment. Let's go through some of these things right off, and we can chat as we go along. First off are these really cool 6 spoons here, which I understand are very valuable.
Right. These were specifically commissioned by...
Can I pick one up?
Yeah, sure, please.
Okay.
They were specifically commissioned by Paul Revere, the famous silversmith of Boston, for Daniel and Mary Sargent of Boston. And what makes these incredibly rare and valuable is they have Revere's mark on all 6 of them, and they're in pristine condition. You rarely see a set of all 6. We estimate this to be in the range of $150,000 to $200,000 for the whole set of spoons.
Really? $150,000?
Right.
And the bidding has already begun because you're an online bidding auction house.
That's right. Bidding goes till February 15th at rrauction.com. It's free to register, and it's all done online.
All right, so these are the spoons, and that's just amazing. Now we're going to go through some of these items here and show them one by one. This one's fascinating. This is from the real Josiah Bartlett, not the guy on West Wing. And what is this?
This is incredible. This is all in Josiah Bartlett's hand. It's his payment from the state of New Hampshire for signing the Declaration of Independence. If you look here, you can see from August 1776 in Philadelphia. He got 120 shillings. That's the precise moment he signs the Declaration of Independence. Bartlett, interestingly, was the second American to sign it after John Hancock.
That's amazing. So this was before there was live free or die. This is when you're charging someone to sign the Declaration of Independence. Okay, I'm going to have you move just a little bit more this way, and then we'll get a look at this. And this is something that is so fascinating to me historically. Again, it's an investment opportunity for people who like this kind of stuff.
Absolutely. What makes this incredible is it's dated June 17th, 1775. That's the day of the Battle of Bunker Hill. And here, it's a message from a Colonel Orne to the Safety Committee of John Hancock and others, saying that the troops are now landing at Charlestown from Boston.
That is amazing. I mean, that's right from the battlefield.
Incredible. And the troops would march up Breed's Hill, and the great battle would happen that day. Incredibly important document.
What do you anticipate this will sell for?
This is probably a $15,000 to $20,000 item.
It's amazing. All right, the middle one here this is something signed by the father of our country, George Washington.
That's right. George Washington, by law, had to sign all these military commissions in those days, and so it's very ornate. President of the United States. It's a naval commission, and here you can see his beautiful, specific signature, George Washington, the father of our country. Extremely.
And let's point that out again, down here.
Right here. George Washington.
That's amazing. All right, now, what's your sense of this? I mean, you're in the business, but are these good investment opportunities? I mean, this is obviously a different kind of investment. Do they hold their value?
Well, we've seen our sales grow 56% in gross auction sales in the last year. So we're seeing a lot of money coming in and buying premium memorabilia and documents like this.
And they hold their value.
They absolutely do, and some of them increase a lot. Specifically, the greats. You should always buy the Washingtons, the Jeffersons, the Adams.
And we're talking about one of the greats right here, and I'm going to have you move down just a little bit more, and we can show this one. This is something signed by Benjamin Franklin, a letter.
An incredibly beautiful, perfect condition letter from 1774 from Benjamin Franklin to his wife, and he's writing from Paris, and he's saying, "I hope to be home soon." He would be home in 8 years. So, as the revolution went on. So,
what do you think that one will sell for?
That's a $50,000 to $60,000 letter.
My goodness! All right, the next one. Anybody familiar? You will recognize the signature. It's the signature that we now say. It's put your John Hancock on the document.
The greatest autograph probably in American history, John Hancock. When he signed the Declaration of Independence, he was telling the king, we want liberty, we want our freedoms, and we want to pursue happiness. And so the flourish of his signature, this one's from about 1790, but it's a beautiful example of Hancock. Great investment. It's probably worth $8,000 to $10,000.
And the interesting thing about this is if you read the letter, he's talking about a hurricane that's keeping him somewhere where he can't go because he's stuck by the hurricane. So I think Matt Noyce might like that one.
It's great. It's about Castle Island out here in Boston Harbor. So so it's a fantastic piece.
Now, the last one, maybe you could hold that up for us, and we can hold it like this together.
This is a very rare print of the Declaration of Independence. By 1820, most Americans had forgot about the Declaration of Independence, and that generation was passing away. And so a printer in Connecticut made this. This is called the Huntington print, and it became the first commercially available copy of the Declaration that people would have hung in their homes. This is probably a $10,000 to $15,000 print.
That's amazing, and all the signatures are here. The John Hancock, Josiah Bartlett, obviously.
That's right. 56 men signed this document. In our auction, we have 42 of them. Some of them extremely rare and valuable.
So you have a lot. How many items in all in the auction?
There's about 1,700 items in the auction, about 250 specifically dealing with the Revolutionary War and the signers.
Sam Adams, John Adams, that's fascinating. Okay, we'll put that down. We're going to show people a picture of something we have set up on the other side of the studio. Since this is a business show, this is money, as I understand it, from all 13 of the original 13 colonies.
That's right. Before the Constitution was signed, each state was able to issue their own currency. So we have all 13 colonies in pristine condition, the shilling notes that they would have done commerce. You know, one of the big problems we had with the British government was taxation without representation, and the colonies themselves weren't allowed to issue currency until we broke with the king. And here are the examples before the monetary system was put into place.
And they're beautifully arranged. So now, what would something like this sell for at auction? What do you have a sense of the anticipation of this one?
These currencies are common, but a complete set like this in mint condition of $5,000.
Really, and of course, I mean, you have these things, they're in the frames or they're in the plastic. It's not only the investment opportunity, but it's the satisfaction you get. You're holding history in your hands. You own a piece of history.
It's incredible to have these things. Working at our auction every day, being able to see George Washington letters, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, it's amazing stuff.
And when does the auction end?
The auction ends 7 o'clock next Wednesday, the 15th.
And if you go online, I know it's all explained there, right?
Right. Everything's very easy, free to register, and we'll even send you a free catalog if you say we were on it.
All right, Bobby, thanks so much. And Bobby Livingston is with RR Auction. And again, you can check out all these items, much more, by going to their website, rrauction.com. Thanks, Bobby.
Thank you.